You're probably wondering what I'm doing with the singlet on right now instead of being shirtless. Well, today I want to talk about toxic masculinity and positive masculinity. So last night I was watching Inside the Manosphere documentary by Louis Theroux, yeah, Theroux, and I I was watching it with my beautiful, uh, perfect girlfriend, and it was really shocking to see a lot of the things that some of the online influencers who promote the toxic masculinity culture have to say. And so it's crazy that they monetize misogyny and like really disgusting things about women. Like they paint women in a way that is really bad as a person, and they know it's bad. Like one dude says, like HS Tiki Toki dude, he says, uh, my mum wouldn't like this behavior and like I wouldn't do it around my mum. But he still does it online, which is crazy. To know that he's in the wrong and treats people, men and women, in a certain way just because it's monetizable or more profitable for being a uh, crazy rich dude. And it's crazy that influencers like Andrew Tate and that Olive and his brother, and then that suit dude with the big butt in the uh, Manosphere documentary, how he's so intrinsically uh, focused on his money and his wealth. Like he says, "Oh, I forgot my phone uh, upstairs," and so he brings Louis up to his apartment and shows him all around and is talking down about women the whole time. And it's just crazy to think that people have that mindset, knowing that they're in the wrong, but they still do it anyway for the views. Like, surely there's got to be someone who is, or surely you're still able to get monetized and have amazing popularity by having positive masculinity. So that's what I think I'm going to try and do is promote a positive culture where you do care about women and uh, unlike in the Inside the Manosphere documentary, the guy said, Louis asks the suit big butt dude, yeah, what do you think about women who want to grow up in as astronauts or architects or engineers? And he says, like, yeah, hell yeah to them, but then that's it. And he doesn't really mean it, and doesn't. And previously, like a sentence before that, he said, uh, women, like, yeah, these all these buildings were built by men. And then Louis says, how do you know that? It's just crazy to think that he's got such a warped mentality of real life. And he's selling like some of these influencers are selling like a higher life, like, oh, they've got to lock in and build something. But why can't you just lock in and build something, but without being a misogynistic bastard? Like, it's crazy that they sell subscriptions to these academies and universities and like hustle mindsets, but really, like, they're just promoting men to be shit people. And like exposure to like the Matrix, they mentioned the Matrix a few times, where they they just talk about the Matrix and like, oh, it's mainstream social systems that like traditional working like 9 to 5, you got to hustle to escape it. But like that shouldn't be related to toxic masculinity. And I feel as a positive masculinity person, I think I absolutely agree with the mentality of, oh, I want to escape the 9 to 5. It is shit. Um, but that doesn't mean you have to link it with a toxic masculinity culture and uh, putting girls down and putting women down and saying, yeah, it's just crazy the things that they've said in the documentary. like things to do with OnlyFans, how the HS TikTok dude is against OnlyFans, but then actively promotes it and runs several businesses relating to it. It's like so backwards the way they run things, and because they have a following in mind, they can just live off that and promote uncomfortable content, and it's just fucked. Uh, I really like the documentary in the way that it exposes these people, and Louis makes them think about how they are being bad people, but uh, it's crazy to think that nothing will change in their mindsets, and they're so fixated on that mindset that they believe it. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below if you like this sort of video. But if you haven't watched the Louis Manosphere, Inside the Manosphere on Netflix, it is insane. I'd love to know your thoughts and whether I should pursue doing more videos about positive masculinity, like treating women correctly and not bossing them around, and having a one partner who you actually love. It's crazy to think that people have changed from that mindset. I don't know how, but I guess, yeah, I think a lot of the things that they've said in the um, like their upbringing has kind of stemmed from it, and not having a positive role model as a father might have uh, related to it. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who have grown up without a father who have not turned into absolute douchebags who can't treat women fairly or correctly. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.